My fiance said, "Don't come to the party tonight. He doesn't like you around," referring to her male best friend. I said, "Okay." While she was out, I packed my things, took back the ring, and disappeared. She came home late to her empty apartment and called me, panicking. I'm Nate, 26, a logistics coordinator. Malene and I had been together 2 years, engaged for 6 months. I'd moved into her apartment paying $700 of the $200 rent plus utilities and groceries. Then Charlie showed up, her college friend, trust fund kid who called himself a creative strategist, which meant he took photos sometimes and talked about personal branding. He had old money, drove a vintage BMW, and looked at me like I was furniture. The disrespect started small. I came home after a brutal 10-hour day to find him eating my steaks, $40 worth I'd bought for the week. Malene said you wouldn't mind, he said from my seat. Sharing means someone asks first. Chill out, bro, it's just food. Malene's voice had that tone. Charlie just got back from a draining photo shoot. A photo shoot for what? He waved his hand. Personal project exploring urban isolation. You probably wouldn't get it. I walked to the bedroom. Behind me, I heard him mutter about me needing to loosen up. Malene agreed. Next, I came home to find him wearing my leather jacket, the one I'd bought with my first work bonus. When I told him to take it off, he sighed. Didn't realize you were so attached to your stuff. Didn't realize you had trouble understanding what belongs to who. It kept happening. My shaving cream, my snacks, my spot. Once I found his charger in our bedroom. The breaking point was the ring comment. Malene showed him her wedding Pinterest board, then her engagement ring, $3,000 I'd saved from overtime. Is that what he got you? Charlie asked, zooming in. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? He tilted his head. It's nice for what it is. Remember Cameron's ring from Tiffany's? 2 carats. Malene didn't defend it, just said Cameron was different. For 2 months, I watched it deteriorate. She spent more time with Charlie. Gallery openings, networking events. She started comparing us. If I mentioned a raise, she'd pivot to something Charlie said. Then came the night that ended everything. They were planning Charlie's costume for an exclusive party that night. I asked, what time should I be ready? Malene looked uncomfortable. Actually, Nate, Charlie doesn't really want you there. It's his friend's party and he thinks it would be awkward. I stared at her. So I'm not invited to a party you're going to? It's just one night. Don't make this into a big thing. Your male friend doesn't like me around, so I'm uninvited. And you're okay with that? He just wants one night without tension. Why can't you understand that? Okay, she blinked. Okay? Yeah, have fun at the party. She left an hour later, dressed up, Charlie picking her up outside. The second her car disappeared, I called Milo, my closest friend. Need your truck. Now. He showed up 20 minutes later. We packed everything. Clothes, electronics, my gaming setup, kitchen stuff I'd bought. Everything that was mine. I found the ring in her jewelry box, the $3,000 I'd saved. I took it back. I left a note on the counter. Engagement is off. I've taken the ring. Good luck. We were done in 2 hours. I was at Milo's before she even got to the party. Her family called me cold. I blocked them all. The ring sold for $2,300. I put it toward my new apartment. 2 months later, Malene's friend called. It's about Malene and Charlie. Charlie had been promoting a so-called creative collective. Malene invested $3,000 she didn't have. It was a scam. Charlie was recruiting marks for commission. She's tried reaching him for weeks. He blocked her. She lost everything, moving back to her mom's. So she got scammed by the guy she chose over me? Pretty much. 3 months later, I ran into Charlie at a coffee shop. He looked worn. The BMW was gone. Nate, about everything. I didn't know it was a scam. Don't. My family cut me off. First time I've had to budget. You spent months treating me like I was beneath you. Now you want sympathy because your lifestyle caught up with you. He had nothing to say. 3 weeks later, my friend texted, Charlie got arrested. Wire fraud. Federal charges. 3 to 5 years. 6 months after leaving, I got promoted to regional operations manager. 15% raise, company car, office. Malene's at her mom's, working as a receptionist, paying off debt. Charlie's looking at federal prison. And I'm on Milo's couch, playing games. Glad I chose peace when it mattered.